it's Nicole from Let Nicole Help, and in this video I want to show you how tags can be applied in your workflow automatically for you so that they can move your projects along your pipeline. Now, if you saw my pipeline intro video, you would have seen this example pipeline called event booking, and it's a lead pipeline. And I've got this 5 phases here: new lead, contacted, 5 days, 10 days, and quote send. So what I want to show you specifically in this video is how to apply quote sent, remove lead contacted, and then how to automatically apply a tag so that this person can complete the pipeline here and tally up here. So the way you affect and get people to count here in this completed box is you go through edit, and you can see how I've set up my phases, with the color coding. But to add them to that box up top, and increase that count, you'll need a completed state of a tag. And in my case, that's going to be deposit paid. Okay, so those are the tags that I am going to automatically apply in my workflow. So let's dive into an example workflow. You'll see here I have a quote template available and accessible right here in my workflow. That's because I'm on a Premier subscription. Standard subscriptions, you'll be used to just seeing like the to-do items and the email items, but having a Premier subscription is what opens up this capability to grab specific templates, move your project across calendars, etc. So let's get into this quote step of my workflow. Okay, so now you can see I'm setting my action item. I'm going to be sending a quote, after which point I can select which specific quote template and which specific email message I want to be part of this workflow action, set my timing, etc. And then here is where we're applying all these tags automatically for us and moving this project across the pipeline. So firstly, up here, we're going to have the tags are associated for just sending the quote. Down in this green section, the tags are associated with the workflow item being completed. Now you can see that I've told my workflow, I want you to consider this workflow step complete when they've made the first invoice payment. So that is because in my quote template, I have connected not just the contract, but the invoice as well. So you can have all sorts of settings here according to your needs. Mine will be, in this case, when the first invoice payment is made. So firstly, let's come back up here, and I want to say when the quote is sent, we're going to apply that quote sent tag. That's going to move my project through my pipeline all the way to that light green area, if you remember. And it's also important that you'll want to remove the most recent tag that this person would have had in the pipeline and the workflow. In this case, it's lead contacted. If you don't remove the tag, then this project of this person will show up in both of those phases, which is, of course, not very helpful. So it's important to remember to remove tags as well in this process. Now, the action completed settings, I've again said that I want this to be considered completed when the first invoice payment is made. That, to me, adds the tag deposit paid and completes them through that pipeline, adding their to the count up top, and of course removing again the tag quote sent, because that is the otherwise most recent tag applied to this project. So all of those tags are how this project would move for me across that pipeline, from that purple lead contacted phase, hopefully skipping over the 5 and 10 days phase, and then into the quote sent phase, and then completed. So that's a little bit of background on or an example of how you can apply tags automatically for you in your workflow so that your pipeline keeps chugging along. Watch for another video we'll dive more into this action completed step as well.